First step is determining the location where you are going to put your safe box. Here we have found a nice location in a closet. It has very low traffic. You want somewhere where there's low traffic so people don't try to plug their cell phones into it and realize it's not charging and start messing around with it. Some other ideas is to put it behind a couch, house plant, or under a table, somewhere people aren't going to be messing around with it too much. All right, once you have your location, find a nearby wall outlet that's already installed, and let's just measure, let's just see the height on this. It's pretty standard, about 12.5 inches up right there. All right, so we have our spot in the closet here. First thing we're gonna do is get a stud finder out. So that's gonna be right here. So let's make sure we do it either to the right or to the left. So I think I'm gonna have it just right about here. So we can just mark that spot right here. Just get an eyeball. Let's just be safe. Right around there. Go ahead, mark off that 12.5 there. All right, so next step, you're going to take the box here. You can see I already traced the lines, but what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these are all pushed in right here, flap, so it can be nice and smooth. And then we're going to start out, have a pencil. We're going to trace the bottom here, the outsides of it, and then the top. And that's how we're going to get that. Make sure that we don't do the tabs here because that's not going to be going in. So just line it up with our mark at the bottom here. Like I said, we're going to put it a little bit higher up. So line it up there. You use a level too. Just make sure that it is nice and level because it's tough to eyeball when you're so close up right there. So get that nice and level. Go ahead and just mark the lines from there, which we've already done. Go all 4 sides, and then we're going to take it out, take it off. Use a straight line just to connect right here and right there. And we're good to go. Okay, before you put a hole in your wall, you want to make sure that you did everything right. So of course we can, measure right here. I have to pull this back. Measure right here. Make sure that we got the correct measurements. We can double check if we're level, putting that on the line and making sure that's good. We can get our stud finder out. Make sure that there's no stud behind here. Of course, we don't want any electrical in there. You have to understand how your house is built, but we're not concerned here because it's just the closet. And once you're ready, go ahead, grab your sheetrock knife. If you don't have that, you can use a utility knife, box cutter. If you don't have anything, you use a steak knife, but that's not what I like to use my cutlery for. All right, once you've double checked everything, you know what you're doing. Now we're just gonna go ahead and start and make our cut right here and get it going. There we go. All right, now we have our hole right where we want it. Now we're just going to go ahead and slide this right into place. Make sure the flaps are down. That's going to slide in nice and smooth. If it's not quite the right size, you can always take your knife and just make it a little bit wider or taller, whatever you need there. So we're going to go ahead and slide it in. It's a perfect fit right there. And next, we're going to install it. So the flaps are going to flip out and basically just lock this into place. So take our drill, go ahead, drill it until you feel it clamp down. There we go. So it's nice and tight, not going anywhere. Now we have it installed and we can put the faceplate on, just take a look, see how that looks. If it's not quite straight, you can always adjust it left or right, but it gives you a nice flush look right there. And the last thing to do, of course, if you have any jewels or a wad of paper, you got plenty of room to fit those in there. So we could probably put both of those in there, and a nice strong magnet will keep it in. So when you're ready, need it in a quick hurry, open it up, go ahead, take out what you need.